Stuart Massey gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
At the plate, Jesus Estrada. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Jesus Estrada.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. Been a fairly decent start to the year, 3-2 in their first 5.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Row. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Richie Dunlap. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
The 1-0.
Nope.
Dunlap tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And a dive, but he's back in. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Massey is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty V, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate an 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Estrada aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Delgaizo in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
That is third. The third baseman.
So striding in, Mo Cole, 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Runners back. From the stretch. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder, Mohamed. What?
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mohammed Butts. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Todd Butts, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in, Julius Grady. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And now a fastball, but he's able to hold off on it, and it's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's fouled away. Lifted in the air out to left. Ross is right there. One gone.
Batting second, the shortstop, Tony Rossi.
Digging in now, Tony Rossi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. One out, nobody on. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-1. Can't do much with that one. It's 1-2. Now the pitch.
Ball 2.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time.
I got 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Robert Andrews.
Into the box, Robert Andrews, as it's on the ground toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
To the plate now, Raymond Buxton. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Looking for a 3rd straight 2-out hit and a run in the inning. One and 0. Here it is. Late that time for a strike. And he takes a called strike 2.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Ball 2. Hard hit toward the hole. And just past his outstretched glove into left, the base hit. The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Dan, you were 1 pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're 1 pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
A ball and no strikes.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Up to an even 30 pitches here in the first inning. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. The 1-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and his danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
At the plate, Scooter Shannon, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Runners at second and third with two gone. Called strike two with the letters. 0-2 now.
0-2.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Swung on in the dirt, strike three. And the throw to first ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Montana is on top 2-0. Stepping in, Nate Lacey. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
So now to the plate, Chuck Ross. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
That is seven. The right fielder, Percy Hopkins.
Now in the box, Percy Hopkins. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Justin Jones. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home. Grounded to short. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So stepping in, John Delgaizo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball. Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, the catcher, Tom Magruder.
Settling in now, Tom Magruder. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball one. A ball and a strike.
Look out, 1-1.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Julius Grady.
So coming to the plate, Julius Grady. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Stepping into the box, Orlando Nunez, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Nunez.
Here comes the first pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Just a tick behind for a strike. And he lays off this one down and in for ball two. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Is laid off of for ball number 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order is coming up right behind him.
Now the 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Standing in now, Jesus Estrada, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He worked the walk to open up the ball game. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. Popped him up. Magruder is under it. 2 down.
The bat, number 10, shortstop, Richie Dunlap.
Striding into the box, Richie Dunlap. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
0-1 the count. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Bottom of the third now. Coming to the plate now, Tony Rossi. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Low for ball 1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Now back, first baseman.
That ball wasn't actually smoked, more of a soft line drive, but a nice diving catch by the infielder right there, showing a lot of range.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Lee Johnson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 out, nobody on. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Fouled off. Now the 2-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
In now, Robert Andrews, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. High pop-up. Cole is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The center fielder, number 12, Raymond Buxton.
Digging in, Raymond Buxton. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
That's ball 2. Count is 2-1.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Count.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Dante Daly.
Standing in, Dante Daly. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Now a splitter, and he lays off a ball and a strike. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch is fastball taken high for a ball.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Payoff pitch one more time, and he misses again. Ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So striding forward now, Scooter Shannon. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Ball 1. Two out, bases loaded. A ball and 2 strikes now. comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Leading off the inning, Mo Cole, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Muhammad Butts, and it's grounded just foul down the line. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, look out, hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nate Lacy.
Into the box, Nate Lacy. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
3-1 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. In now, John Delgaizo.
Leading off for Montana, the third baseman, John Delgaizo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here it comes, 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is looked at for ball one.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Nope.
Curveball just about flung him up, but it's to 2-2. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Tom Magruder. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing and a miss. A little too anxious there. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 is in there for the second strike. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Julius Grady is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, right fielder, Julius.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Julius Grady. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Runners on first with 1 down. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box, Tony Rossi, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Montana leads this one 2-0. Now at the plate, Chuck Ross comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, Chuck Ross.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Another try at 2-2. And oh, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Stepping in now, Percy Hopkins, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Now the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location, all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
To the plate now, Justin Jones, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. A knuckle curve there, and he thought he had him, but it's 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Fouled off. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Goes the other way and sends it deep down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it 1 good at-bat at a time.
Standing in now, Orlando Nunez, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Two out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Nunez, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 9-year major league vet. And this this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2.
Good time to be a 9-hole hitter right now. More than likely going to get a good pitch to hit. The top of the order is looming on deck. Good spot to be a good hitter right now.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hit to first. Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready once again, Lee Johnson. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Starts things with a splitter outside for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
The 1-1. Smoked on the ground left side. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
In now, Robert Andrews, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's fouled away. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Number 12, Raymond Buxton.
Into the box now, Raymond Buxton. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting, the second baseman, Dante Daly.
Now at the plate, Dante Daly, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
That's what you call a challenge fastball right there, boys. I don't know if he was necessarily trying to miss up in the zone like he did, but he got away with it right there and put the fastball by him.
Behind 0-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Dunlap has a play, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jesus Estrada. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Pitch on the way.
Hey!
The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. That's the ball.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Buxton is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 10, shortstop, Richie Dunlap.
Ready now, Richie Dunlap. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. And that's taken high and outside for ball 1. Late that time for a strike. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Here's the pitch. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
So now to the plate, Mo Cole, as he lets it in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jesus Ventura enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Jesus Ventura.
Ready for another shot now. Scooter Shannon has struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here.
Shannon.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's out.
The 1-0 home.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. John Delgaizo will be next. And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Three-two pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, John Delgaiso.
At the plate, John Delgaiso. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's set. Here it comes. Fastball in there for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 1-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging. 1 out, nobody on. And he struck him out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
At the plate now, Tom Magruder, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Muhammad Butts. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. And now a pitch on the way.
That's ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Line drive, base hit to right. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tough, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. A swing and a high drive to right center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as we are all knotted up at 2.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Skipper out of the dugout, making the slow trek to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Certainly did his job here this afternoon, but he'll have nothing to show for it, as he'll be credited with a no decision. Billy Rushing comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Now batting, left fielder, Chuck Ross.
Stepping in now, Chuck Ross, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. And the pitch.
No, that's down.
Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
That's 2-1 the count.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Swing and a high chopper on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Right fielder, Percy Hopkins.
Digging in once again, Percy Hopkins. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now. He's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 1-0 home.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-0.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Digging in and looking for more, Justin Jones. First offering on its way. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. He was a little angry on that heater.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now that's catcher, Orlando Nunez.
To the plate now, Orlando Nunez, as he'll lay off a curveball up in the zone for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. First and second now, 1 man out. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Jesus Estrada.
Stepping in, Jesus Estrada. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Now at the plate, Julius Grady.
Leading off for the Roadrunners, the right fielder, Julius Grady.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off-speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off-speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
At the plate, Tony Rossi, and he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Lee Johnson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Johnson. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
fouled again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
Count this ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Another payoff pitch, fouled away. Another full count pitch home. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Reined in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Clay Williams has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Williams.
Ready to begin the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Richie Dunlap.
Richie Dunlap.
From the stretch. Trying to jam him with the first pitch slider, but it's in a bit too tight for ball 1. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
The pitch. The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. Looking up is the right fielder, and they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field, and it's now a 1-run ball game.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition to have to score with only 6 outs to go.
The third baseman, number 5. Mo.
In now, Mo Cole, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is line to left. Shannon is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Muhammad Butts. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. Still going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 3 here in the early going as they push the lead to 4-2. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up.
Now back, the first base.
Into the box now, Nate Lacey. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Row, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2-1.
2-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Now to the plate, Chuck Ross. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Shannon will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now back, right fielder, Percy Hopkins.
Now at the plate, Percy Hopkins. From the belt, the pitch fouled off. A runner on first with 2 away. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
Looked like he was a little over-aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Brewers are out in front here, 4-2. Sam Finley is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Finley.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Robert Andrews. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And a ball, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. It's fouled away. The 1-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey, there's another case, D-Row, of mislocation. Catcher setting on the inside corner. That pitch drifted out towards the middle part of the plate.
Yeah, and that's from an offensive standpoint, Dan, it's hard. You're sitting there, you know guys are going to try and pound you in. But if they happen to miss just a smidge out over the heart of the plate, they might not get it back.
Into the box, Raymond Buxton. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team, this doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
Set and the pitch. And he's squaring around here, but he can't connect. 1 strike. Getting late. 4-2 our score as we play the 8th inning. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball and play hard.
The 2-1 is laid off of down and in.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Here's strike 2 as the slider hits the outside corner. None out, runners at first and second. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Adam Frost will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, John Del
Brooks McKay will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
McKay.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses there. 1-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Adam Frost remains in the game, batting 8th and manning left field. J.J. Zemecki enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Shane Cochran will also enter as he takes over at third base. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Justin Jones, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch coming, here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fouled away. The next 0-2. And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now back, catcher, Orlando Nunez.
Digging in, Orlando Nunez. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Blowing away as he misses again, 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Weak grounder down the line at third. Knee high, he barehands it. Got him.
The bat, the shortstop, Richie Dunlap.
Richie Dunlap will stand in yet again, and he, of course, has had one of the big blows in the contest so far. This was back in the 8th, as this solo shot proved to be a very important run in this ball game. He's set. Here it comes. To first. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Donovan Oliver enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth.
Oliver.
Striding in to start the ninth, Tom Magruder, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Magruder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
That's exactly what they needed. Down by 2 runs, the leadoff man puts himself in scoring position with the tying run coming to plate. The temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing, but a base hit brings home a run and keeps momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
Stepping in now, Julius Grady, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A runner at second, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. 2-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Butts is there, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the shortstop, Tony Rossi.
Standing in as the potential tying run, Tony Rossi. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him with 1 high and away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now batting, Lee Johnson, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.